And then we'll start off with questions.
I thought that the Nigerian team played very physically, did a great job in that regard, and knocked down a lot of threes. Give them credit.
Yeah, just kind of goes to show that we have to play better, and on any given night, the team that plays harder, more physical, anybody can win. So it's something we can learn from.
This question is coming from sort of the angle of American exceptional basketball, which you preached against, but you've been talking all week about appropriate fear and defense, and then you got 23s. Nigeria doesn't have anywhere near the pedigree of basketball that the NBA does. Is this, I guess, a sign that those messages can sink in?
Well, I think you're, what would be the word? You're taking some points and making them more important than they are at this particular time. For instance, you don't give the Nigerian team any credit. That's a talented group of players. That's not a bunch of people off the street playing basketball. So you need to understand that every year teams are better and better, and every year 1 or 2 or 3 more NBA players are on their teams. So they're a quality team. Mike's done a great job with them, and they're as athletic as anybody, and very physical. And they've been practicing for 3 weeks. So there are a lot of things that I liked about the game. We turned it over half as much as they did. We shot about 3 times as many free throws. If I'd have watched the game and you gave me the stats, I would have thought we got out rebounded by 20, but it was 6 or 7 at the offensive end. The assists were even, basically 21 and 19. The 3-point game was the difference tonight. So that doesn't negate or take away the fact that they were more physical than us. But I thought, we have to find out why they got so many threes, and what we need to do defensively to shore that up. But that was the difference in the game. It's pretty obvious. So I think you need to give them more credit. And I think with 4 days of practice, there were a lot of things I liked out there. But in a way, I'm kind of glad it happened. That loss means nothing if we don't learn from it, but it could be the most important thing in this tournament for us, to learn lessons from this and see what we did to move on, because it's a great group of guys, high character, and we'll figure it out. But I don't think anyone should act, nor will we act like this is the end of the world. It's about everybody else deserves a lot of credit, and we have to play our ass off to do this. Well, I think everybody knows that. That is cliche. But you're correct, but it is cliche. I mean, that just goes without saying. We know that.
Chris, Yahoo Sports. Jay, you guys are still trying to figure out your way and play with the new teammates out there. How long do you think it's going to take for you guys to just figure each other out? You guys still trying to learn how to play.
I don't know the exact answer. Like Pop said, it's only been 4 days, and we're making strides. None of us have ever played with each other, so we're just trying to figure it out. We know we don't have 3 or 4 weeks, or whatever it may be. But I think this was good for us, and we're gonna learn a lot from film. And just regroup, and just stay positive.
Ryan Winters, ESPN. I was surprised too that the assists were so close, because you could tell that they were more comfortable with their offense than you were. You've got a lot of great isolation players on this team, and looked like there was a little bit of isolation tonight. I assume you want more ball movement ideas.
Yeah, you hit the nail on the head. Yeah. Rebounding was a problem. The stats, like I almost wanted to give it back to the stat guys and say, can you do these over? There's got to be some mistakes. Do your homework over again. Because I thought we got murdered on the board. We got beat on the board, but I thought we got murdered. And we've shot, like I said, 3 times as many free throws or more. I can't remember exactly, but the offensive end, if you don't get the rebound, if you don't get stops, and they're making threes, made 20 of them, people can set their defense, and it's a lot tougher for you. So we didn't get anything easy. We didn't get anything off of a rebound run, get some open shots, get some open threes. That hurts your scoring, obviously. But in addition to that, when they got into us physically, we reverted to NBA ISO one-on-one. And that's not going to get it done.
Jayson, you kind of alluded to it. But how did it feel tonight for you guys? Did it feel awkward, and where did you feel like it just wasn't?
I wouldn't say it felt awkward. We all know how to play basketball. It's just, I guess in the first half or throughout the game, it was certain points where it felt like we were taking turns instead of just moving, passing one guy and letting him do his thing. Which, like you said, we got a lot of great isolation players, but in this deal, we're going to have to play together and figure out what works best with certain guys out there, and getting other guys easy shots instead of for ourselves.
Steve Drummond, Red Line editorial. Were you disappointed with the defense?
Who are you talking to?
You coach.
Okay, I didn't know that. I mean,
Were you disappointed with the defense, coach?
well, we just lost a game and they scored 23s. The answer is probably yes.
But you could attribute that to good shooting too, as opposed to poor defense.
I'm sorry.
You could attribute that to good shooting instead of poor defense.
Well, I think that would be a mistake to let yourself off the hook and say, yeah, they just shot shots tonight. They were just hot. That wouldn't be very wise to say that.
Yeah, I think we just use this to bring us together. I think, tough times brings guys and teams and people together. It's not going to be easy, and we knew that coming in. And this is just something to build off of. Spend some more time together and talk about things, because it's all about us.
We've got a couple more minutes and we have time to take questions from online with David Tonello, who presented our report in Italy. Go ahead.
Hey, Coach, this is Davide Chinellato from Italy. You said you like some things from your team tonight. Can you tell us what?
Sure. I think that more than anything, even against all that pressure, we took care of the ball pretty good. I think we had 7 turnovers. And I'm actually surprised by that because I thought their pressure was great all night long for all 40 minutes. So I thought that was good. And I think that we kept up, we kept supporting each other, even though things weren't going well. Everybody expects us to win every game. And that puts some pressure on you. And for a new group in a tough circumstance, I thought that they did a good job not getting down, not blaming anybody, just playing and trying to get it right. And that'll go a long way.
And next we'll go to the international player, Christos Saltis from Greece.
Hello, guys. This questions for Jayson Tatum. Jayson, after 4 days of practice, how satisfied you are chemistry-wise, and what can we expect from Team USA in the next 20 games?
Chemistry wise, I mean, we're still getting to know each other. And I think part of this training camp and the time that we're going to spend once we leave, you know, we don't have any other choice but to get closer. It's just going to be us. And I think that is good. That's good for us. It's going to translate pretty well to the court.